All right, guys, we are in our second season of our Bengals rebuild, and we are going to play the Ravens for the first game of the season. We made it to the AFC Championship game last year, and we got beat by the Chiefs, but we're in a brand new season, and we have some new players. We picked up some guys from free agency, like you saw. We picked up a few guys in draft, hardly anybody because we didn't have any draft picks. But here we go. We'll see how far we can get. We'll see you on the back end, guys.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off in Cincinnati. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and key, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Running on second with White. Takes out a one-stop. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
42-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, but he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Lamar off the play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. the gun. Here's Jackson. Lester finds the football complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Jackson keeping it himself. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 10-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. A very short kick here from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
On the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Burrow on 1st down. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play action here. Burrow. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. On the screen, this is White. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. To throw again, it's Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. To the air again, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play fake with Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for LaJohntay Wester that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Brown to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He takes it down to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
12 yards. That's another Bengals down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll run again with Brown. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hamilton. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Burrow from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 6.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down, Ravens.
Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Jackson's going to throw again. He's running for it. Run down, and at the end, he loses the football. It's not free. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens managed to tie this game. It's 13-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Burrow finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Another Cincinnati Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lamar off the play fake. He can run it. He's got room to roam here. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
gain of 7. And the Ravens 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. On the screen, this is White. Jumps the defender. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
So we have well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the 2nd half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Lamar now from the gun. The throw is caught.
Jackson's pass complete to number 7, Rashad Bateman.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Counter play, Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pulled in by his back, White. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
It's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Chase. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Burrow setting up the play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Throwing again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They've got first down from the 31. They go play fake with Jackson. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raven first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a gain of
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Brown again. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
31-yard line.
From the 31. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
it's a gain of a yard. That's a
1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The bat's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
By Jordan Battle. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Big strike to Wester. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 27.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Burrow now on first down. He's got a man left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On the handoff, this is Brown. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 5, T. Higgins.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down carry for Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Burrow out of the shotgun. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
13 yards on the play. That's another Cincinnati Bengals. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 35 on second down. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. Slot man motioned over. Back to throw. Andrews with the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. A tight end in motion now.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
26 yards. First down, Ravens.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here he is to throw. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Extra point, he's up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 34.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Taken in by by Chase, left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Burrow has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Final timeout taken by the Bengals.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Here we go with Brown. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
That was one of the worst. I mean, that was quintessential Bengals right there. It was Joe Burrow playing perfectly and the defense not being able to stop anything. And Lamar Jackson scoring at will with horrible play calling at the end with a 4th and 3 and running the ball. You know, it happens. I just, you know, I don't know how the Bengals make these backup wide receivers look like they are Jamar Chase, but that is what they do, and that is fine. Anywho, welcome back to season 2. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. It was a lot of fun to watch as always, even though it was frustrating. Like and subscribe. I'll keep making more if you guys like it. I'm having fun doing it, and we can see where this goes. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see what happens next week.